And now our favorite black company returns, Wactor. You guys know that Wactor is rebranded under 910 Inc., right? And recently, alright, so there was this one Japanese VTuber that tried to audition to Wactor, or was planning to join 910 Inc. / Wactor. And basically, she was in talks with 910 Inc. behind the scenes, but then decided to not join the company. She says, "It was a very scary world. I will continue to prepare for my activities as an individual, and I apologize to those who had high hopes for me." And then she says, and then just because she tweeted that, Wactor responds to her post with their own announcement. "Regarding the damage to the reputation of our company, 910 Inc., by Devil Nia." So this is the translation, it's like a scuff translation, saying, "Thank you very much for your continued support of 910 Inc. Members. We would like to announce that we will be taking actions regarding the communications made by Debironia on March 9, 2025, which damaged the reputation of our company and its members. Furthermore, this disclosure of information is being taken in accordance with the following, which is stated in the contract concluded between Debironia and our company." I think it means Devil Nia. "If Party B violates this agreement, Party A may, at its discretion, both disclose Party B's real name and or disclose the violation." So they're kind of threatening to dox her. Premise, our company does not issue instructions that restrict or force interactions between debuted talents. And 2, the current collaborations have arisen naturally based on the relations that the talents have built through repeated interactions with each other. It says, "We are aware that Devil Nia expressed a desire to interact as a group, and we are not restricting or forcing them to do so." On February 28th, Devil Nia joined the Discord server where 910 Inc. members were present, creating an environment for interaction. 2 days later, on 3/2, we received a message from Devil Nia expressing doubts about her joining the group, and we were considering how to respond. In the midst of this, we received the following critical comments from Devil Nia about the activities of other members of 910 Inc. "We decided that someone who cannot respect other members is not suitable to be a talent belonging to our company, and therefore made the decision to withhold her membership." Yes, their contract states that they have the rights to disclose their real name if there's a violation of a contract, but isn't that insane? She hasn't joined yet. She just said she didn't want to join anymore. And then they show a Discord message of her saying, "Honestly, I've been looking into a lot of things, and I see that there are people who are not serious about being a VTuber, so I really don't understand the point of continuing in this situation." It's kind of a bad translation. Somebody else translated it, like a fan, and it said, "After seeing how things are, I do not feel like the others here are serious about their VTubing activities. As such, I do not see the point in continuing in this environment." This statement was made because prior to joining, she was told that the members were mostly former streamers. But after meeting them, she determined that most of them are still active streamers who do VTubing on the side. The letter continues, "Even though we had shared future response procedures with other members of 910 Inc. prior to announcing to fans that Devil Nia was no longer affiliated with the group, in order to ensure time to make internal adjustments, including sharing information with them, on March 9th, it was discovered that Devil Nia had made a statement in violation of these instructions. After seeing Devil Nia's behavior and receiving offers from 910 Inc. members, we have decided to take this action. This announcement is our initial response, and we will also consider taking legal actions against Devil Nia." Yeah, they are shifting the narrative. Instead of saying this person, she was like, "I'm not gonna join them," that they're like, "No, but we didn't want you either." About our legal measures, we do not consider our legal action to be a fundamental solution, even if we are able to recover compensation. Rather, we are taking the approach that violators should be dealt with in a courteous manner in order to create an environment in which the efforts of our members who work sincerely are rewarded, and they have an obligation to abide by contracts. The contracts between our company and our talents are updated daily based on lessons learned from past violations. Some of the lawsuits we have filed so far have already been won, not only in Japan, but also in courts overseas. It's crazy. Regarding Devil Nia, we plan to consult with a law firm that has previously filed lawsuits against our company as a plaintiff. Once again, we would like to sincerely apologize to all the members who work sincerely every day as 910 Inc.'s talents, as well as to our fans and all those involved for the inconvenience caused. Regarding this matter, 910 Inc. members are permitted to express their own thoughts in post and stream on X, so we ask that you refrain from making individual inquiries to 910 Inc. members. We would also like to express our gratitude to Yorunoki, who took action to address this issue despite having already ceased activities, and to the other 910 Inc. member who also took action. And we're gonna go through this talent in a while because that's also crazy. So she responds to that, saying in the first message, it says that she mentions that, again, her reason for wishing to join a group was specifically to do group activities. But after interacting with the other members, she determined that a lot of them stream outside of their VTuber identities and that VTubing is just a minor side thing to them. So she was blocked by one of the members, as well as that member's IRL account. And knowing that another member gets along well with that one, she determined that any collab or group projects in the future would be unlikely because it was already starting on the wrong foot with that one talent, right? After informing the management about the matter, her concerns were just ignored and she was told to hurry up with her debut so she can eventually become a solitary player like Hizuki Miyu, which is Wactor's golden goose. With that context, the second message that they showed is her explaining that having grown disillusioned with the company, she decided to withdraw her plans to join since she does not see what the point would be. TLDR, she planned to join in the hopes of making actual VTuber friends, but changed her mind because of conflicting values, and after publicly making her announcement to not join, 910 Inc. decided to sue and threaten to dox her. This is the fan translation I got. Yet, she has never slandered Wactor technically. She made only 3 posts about it. The first one saying she retracted her application. The second one saying she wants to join a place where I can properly do group activities. And 3 is when I woke up there was a lot of comments, so I'll reply to them now. And then she tweeted again, to sum it up as simply as possible, I've not revealed any facts about what happened to the members and I have never had any personal contact with the members, nor have I ever spoken to them. When I asked the management why I was blocked, I was uneasy with the way they responded, such as the information they gave me, and the fact that they were trying to push the responsibility onto me. So I contacted the management based on the information I found online, and they came to the conclusion that I should start from scratch. Received a report from the management that, I don't know if you know this, but the person inside XX is the same person who is being talked about in X. There have been comments about collaboration using as a stepping stone, etc., but no one has ever said they wanted to collab with us. My current followers are people connected to me through connections to the agency, so I don't need to resort to flame marketing. Please don't turn me into a woman who wants numbers. There's a few talents that came out and supported the company after that, which really blew my mind. This one talent saying all the members of 910 are so kind and welcoming. I can't forgive them getting dragged into this and being criticized like this. I came across this post by some trashy person saying all sorts of things about the members and I feel like I'm being hated, so I just wanted to say something. Another 910 member, Kurara will also say what she wants to say. Leah, Nano, Ruten, Pochi, Benny, and Ruki, who has graduated, they're really nice guys who have fun collaborating every time. I'm really glad I met them. I can only understand this because I am involved. Thank you for all the listeners who accept my weird vibes. Somebody, another talent, Hoshino Zenano, saying, I'm glad I was able to properly convey this to everyone through the live stream. I hope that anyone thinking about joining 910 Inc. can do so with peace of mind and that they will continue to support 910 Inc. It's weird that they're all suddenly, all the talents are tweeting about this. And now we have Yoruno Ruki, who was the first person to tweet about it, which was the talent mentioned in the initial statement. Okay, and they're like, oh, we especially want to thank her for rooting for us. So Yoruno Ruki, I think I made a video about her already. She was graduating from Wactor because apparently she received a lot of harassment. I don't know what the harassment was related to, but she was rumored to be Mikeneko. Apparently she received a lot of online mean messages and stuff, which made her want to graduate. And she was the first one to push back on the Nia Devil statement, saying, I came back for the time being because it seems like things are tough at the agency. The agency and members are really nice people. Just came to let you know this. There are people in this world who try to make someone the bad guy and play the victim, but true victims would not go public and hurt others in order to be protected. By the way, the thing that scared me the most recently was when a certain girl persistently asked, who is Ruki inside Osan? I don't know what the OOO stand for, maybe it's like X name. Over and over again. Of course, the company protected me and didn't tell anyone, so I was relieved because it was really, really scary. But the thing is, yes, it's dangerous to mislabel who that person is, like if she's not Mikeneko, but I'm like 90% sure that she is Mikeneko because I don't know if I have that in my slides. Basically, Mikeneko called out an anti on her alt. On her account. And then Yoruno Ruki called out the exact same anti. Maybe I can pull this up actually. The girl rumored to be Mikeneko in Hololive is calling out the same anti Mikeneko did on her Azuna account. So it wasn't on the Mikeneko account, I made a mistake. It was on her Azuna account, her Vshoujo persona, earlier. And I was like, is this a coincidence? And then there was this. Basically, when Yoruni went live, she accidentally showed Mikeneko's starting soon screen. And this can happen when you have multiple layers under your sources. And now, also another thing that's been brought to my attention is that Mikeneko's Spanish introduction is almost word for word the same introduction as Hizuki Miyo, which is the quote-unquote golden goose of Wactor. Take a look. It's like almost word for word identical.
¿Cómo está, mis amigos? ¿Están bien? Muy bien. Mucho gusto, yo soy Mikeneko. Yo soy muy tierna.
Oh, it was on all three accounts. It was also called, the anti was also called out on her Mikeneko account.
¿Que soy lindo? ¿Cierto que sí? Sí. Inscríbete mi canal.
Mi canal.
Inmediatamente. 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 Sí. Llegaré bien. Adiós. Chao.
It's actually pretty cute, though. I forgive her!
Hola, ¿cómo está? Mis amigos, ¿están bien? Muy bien. Mucho gusto. Yo soy Nijisanji. Soy cantante virtual. Yo soy muy tierna.
Immediatamente, it's back! And subscribe to my canal!
Ahora les contaré sobre lo que yo hago. Yo canté para algunas
Okay, she didn't say that part, though.
caricaturas anime japonesas maravillosas.
Mikeneko Spanish better than Rima's? No! Don't say that.
Yo tengo 3D y quiero que lo conozcan. Y quiero...
So, yeah, I can't believe it for this reason. Hey, you! Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell button. And I'll see you in the next video.